Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a brand new video, Football Manager 2020 for your Monday afternoon. And as you saw on Friday, we've had the best transfer window I've ever had on a game. We've started the season well, we've continued that amazingly. There it is then, 4 games, 4 wins in the league. We've conceded just 1 goal and scored 12. We are a real threat. For once, a real threat. Today a big game. Let's run through the results though, because they've been something spectacular. So we followed up that 2-0 win over Oldham with a 3-1 win over Doncaster away. Oliver Batista-Meyer got 2, including 1 from the penalty spot, and of course, Bryn Mulvaney scored. That's a theme. That is definitely a theme. And then Tranmere, a 3-0 win at home. So that's 2 games at home, 2 wins at home so far. Bryn Mulvaney after a minute. And then Dennis Politics scored twice as well, which is really good for him. Not so good in the Carabao Cup first round. A 2-2 draw with Southend. So we're still technically unbeaten, but we lost on penalties. Drenan scored after 5 minutes, his first goal for the club. But they made a comeback. Bryn Mulvaney scored what we thought would be the winner, but a minute later we conceded again, and then Sean Mackey missed the all-important penalty, and we went out. We're going to be focused on the league, so it's not that much of a disappointment. And we did bounce back on a away game. MK Dons, who of course were the position just below us last year, so they finished 8th last year. I thought it might have been a more difficult game. We smashed them. Bryn Mulvaney with 2, Dennis Politic, and a first goal for the club for Joel Casey. I just got to show you this goal. It was superb. Okay, then here we go. It was right into added time, and he's come forward. Number 40, Joel Casey, cross the ball. Don't cross the ball. Smash it in. His first goal for the club. Hopefully the first of many. He's not the first choice left winger, obviously, because Oliver Batista-Meyer. But if he does well this year, he might be next. Today then, 2 big games. QPR first, and then Chesterfield. Obviously, the QPR is the biggest game. QPR have also started the season quite well. 3 wins from 4. They've got just the 1 loss. I wonder who the loss was to, actually. Okay, Plymouth. That's interesting. They lost to Plymouth. Michael Montgomery. We mentioned him last time out, didn't we? So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. Really interesting. Let's get straight to the action then. The team for today, it kind of picks itself. I think it's the same team that started the season. Maybe one change in there. Kelleher starts in goal. Mason, Bayer, Cardozo and Kenlock at the back. Zambarek and Magoma in the middle. Magoma has come in for Matty Longstaff. For now, I'm not sure whether to stick with that. We'll have a look in a second. Politic on the right wing. Levitt, Batista-Meyer and Mulnani. If I just have a look at the match ratings from last time out, everyone played quite well. No one worth bringing up. Maybe Magoma, but he'll get the start today. He will get the start today. As you can see, fresh trim. We're ready to go for a new season. I've bit the bullet. It was getting too long. I've gone short. It just makes sense. I think we can beat these quite comfortably. It's interesting that Matty Longstaff drops out, and so does Andy Holmes on the right side. Dennis Politic, as we saw, has got some goals. He's done well. He's going to continue that. He's the permanent player, so it makes sense for us. QPR will be up there. A big name coming down from the Championship, really. And they have a corner here. Manning's whipped it in. Cardoso's headed it away. This could be a down-to-earth blow. Dougal, it's over. I've bigged us up. We've played amazing off-camera. Let's do it on camera, shall we? I know they're tough. They are tough. They've got Eric Garcia from Manchester City. He is amazing for this level. Amazing. Up front, Ivan Toney. We know what he can do. They're a good team. They are a very good team. They're going to be a promotion candidate, hopefully alongside us. It's 0-0 at half-time. I'm going to say unlucky. Things haven't gone quite so right. Try and bring the morale up. It's not that high, weirdly. But we haven't really saw many highlights. Here's QPR coming forward again. It's headed away, though. And actually, this could be a break. Levitt, you got the pace of Bryn Mulvaney, but Levitt's going on his own. He's going all the way on his own, maybe. It's blocked. Batista-Meyer's underneath it. Batista-Meyer's in. Oh, it's saved. That was his moment. Oliver Batista-Meyer. He walks alone inside this pit of danger. It's whipped in. It's not going to lead to anything. Or is it? Robinson. Robert, can we get out there, boys? Yes, Niall Mason. Great tackle. After that miss, Oliver Batista-Meyer is actually on a 5.9 and he's took a knock. So Joel Casey's going to get an opportunity here, which I wasn't really expecting to give him, but I'll do it. Yeah, we haven't been scintillating, but this is a very difficult game. This is one of the best teams in the league. We're matching them. That's fair to say. Second half, we've been better. Casey now. Just brought him on. See if he can make an impact. Joel Casey's still going. It's Levitt on the edge of the box. Dylan Levitt's gone all the way to Mason. It was a bit of a bizarre one. We keep it alive with Zambarek, maybe. Lovely ball from Jan Zambarek. Wide for Kenlock. Can he find the right ball in? Of course, the striker's there. Politics headed it away. It's still in there. Dennis Politic. Dylan Levitt. Somebody take a goddamn shot. It's Niall Mason. Oh, Niall Mason. Wow. He has hardly scored for us over the years. I think maybe he's got one. He's got another one to his collection here. If we have a look here, it's all about Jan Zambarek. I'm thinking take a shot, one of you. But Zambarek picks the pass out, and it's on point, and it's Mason on the volley, thumping it in. The best got erupts. Walsall 1, QPR 0. Right, 10 minutes to go, more or less. I'm going to get Paris Magoma off. He's on a yellow card at 6.5. Not playing fantastic. Matty Longstaff makes sense to come in there. The only other option would be bringing Politic off, but I don't really have anyone I want to stick in there. I don't really want to make that change too much. I just want to see how it goes. Bryn Mulvaney's on a 6.5. First real bad game of the season, but it's a difficult one, so I'm not too upset. Manning's going to whip this corner in. This is a chance for QPR. Zambarek's headed away at the near post, but not far enough. Manning, back in there, it's gone in. Asai Samble has scored. It was always coming. It was always coming. I don't think a point is a bad result. I've got to be honest. Against the smaller teams in the league, which I'm hopefully we'll see that later on against Chesterfield. Chesterfield? I forgot who we're even playing. We tend to beat them is the point. The bigger teams, if we can get a point, I will take the point. It's as simple as that. Is flicking through. We're into extra time. Not a game of many highlights, but our defence have done a really good job. 1 goal conceded against a pretty good team. It's been a really tight game. We've matched them. That shows how much we've improved. And a point against QPR, I really don't think it's a bad result at all. There was only really Batista Meyer who didn't play that well, maybe Paris Magoma. So a couple of changes we could make, and it is Chesterfield we play next. Chesterfield have rose up the leagues a bit, haven't they? Jesus, when you start the game, they are down here in the Vanarama National. So as we've gone up, they've gone up, and actually they've signed this guy, Gabriel Ogunsere. He's a guy I looked at. He was at Nottingham Forest. He is very good. 3 goals in 5. He's going to be a threat. Okay, then game day. Chesterfield at the Proac Stadium. So they've had a rise up. They're sitting in 6th as well. They've had a pretty good start to the season. So this won't be as easy as I first thought at all, really. Kelleher will start in goal. The back four, they're still the same. Cardozo and Bayer are a real partnership, and they're playing well together, so that's really good. Zambarek will be partnered by Matty Longstaff this time out. Paris Magoma 6.5. We're going to drop him out and bring in Longstaff. Those two will be fighting for that spot, so Longstaff makes sense to come in. We're going to play Andy Holmes on the right hand side. Politic at a 6.6. He's going to drop out for this one. Holmes is a better player, and if Politic isn't at the top form of his life, he's not going to start. It's as simple as that. Andy Holmes, by the way, has one of the weirdest facial hair you ever see on the game. It's mental. Dylan Levitt starts behind the striker. Last year he didn't have the best of seasons. This year he's back. He's back to his best. A 7.38 so far. 2 assists in 4 league games. I'm so happy that he's back to his best. And then Joel Casey will get his second start for the club, I think. Oliver Batista Meyer, 5.9. Obviously, Batista Meyer is one of the better players in the team, obviously. But you can't get away with a 5.9. I'm sorry. You just can't do it. Up front, of course, then, Bryn Mulvaney. Last time out was the first time he hasn't scored when playing for Walsall. He hasn't scored in a game for the first time ever. I'm pretty sure he'll be back with a bang. Interested on the bench for Chesterfield is Elijah Adebayo. Remember this boy? Remember this boy. Boy, we have levelled up since him. We sold him, of course, for 60k earlier in the save. And he's done quite well for them. 7, 10. He did quite well. So fair play to him. But please don't score against me. Or Ogunsere. I really wish I'd have signed him. I just didn't get the money together in time, I think. I'm going to say a lot of credit lately. Put on a worthy display. They seem pretty happy with that. This should be a win. Just saying, comfortable win, I'm hoping. If we're going to finish top of the league, which I think we can, it should be a win. Andy Holmes, it's into Mulvaney. It's as simple as that. It is simple as that. You saw how easy that was, right? You saw how easy that was. 8th goal of the season already for Bryn Mulvaney. We haven't even played that many league games. And Andy Holmes has a big part to play in this. Obviously, he's been dropped for a couple of games. He's been ready, round to go. He's listened to the message and he grabs an assist there. 3 minutes in, there's another highlight. And this is 2-0. This could be a bad day at the office for Chesterfield. Gallagher has got it comfortably. We do play from the back really well now with the defenders. The quality that we've got on the ball is brilliant. Zambarek can go wide, I would think, to Joel Casey, who's impressed me actually since coming in. Genuinely impressed me. He's lost the ball there though, so that's not great. But Bayer's dealt with it, and Casey's back onto it, looking to cause some damage. We know he can strike one. Ooh, he's just over the bar. Joel Casey's similar to Dennis Politic this season, where he's going to have to be in the form of his life if he's going to keep the loanee out. Batista Meyer is a whirlwind. It's a dream signing. But he's getting an opportunity today, Joel Casey, and hopefully he can really take it. Levitt over the top for Mulvaney. This could be two here. It's Mulvaney. I've done it again, by the way. I've done it again. That's why he didn't score. He heard me. He weren't happy. Okay, corner here. Levitt to whip this in. It's Mulvaney at the back post, but Coddington, that's an English name if I've ever heard one, has come and gathered quite well. And maybe Chesterfield might be able to break. Zambarek dealt with it, though. It's Casey. And now Dylan Levitt. Oh, great ball from Lever. Andy Holmes has already got one assist. Can he get another? He can indeed, because the goalkeeper's had a nightmare. Bryn Mulvaney has got his second goal of the game. That partnership on the right-hand side is working today. Really good ball from Dylan Levitt, by the way. Really, really good ball. Andy Holmes gets away from his defender, right to the byline. Good cross in, and the goalkeeper has come wandering out like he's gone to a shopping mall. He's gone to Merry Hill. He's gone anywhere, but he's not come and grabbed it. And yeah, Bryn Mulvaney makes it too. Lovely. Third goal here will be curtains for them. Levitt whips it in. Mulvaney's there, and he's probably hit the roof of the net there. He's hunting for a hat-trick. He's already got a hat-trick this season, I think, Bryn Mulvaney, but he's after another. I was interested, actually, now that I said that, and he hasn't yet got a hat-trick. A number of braces, but not a hat-trick. So is today the day that Bryn Mulvaney gets his hat-trick? It's only a matter of time. I've got to be honest. It's only a matter of time. So today could be the day. Half-time, Chesterfield 0, Walsall 2. This is how I expect most of the season to go now. Quite comfortable. We will have a couple of difficult games. QPR and Brentford are the real big games this year. If we manage to stay undefeated against them, we could win the league. It's as simple as that, because the smaller teams I expect win after win, comfortable win after win, and that's what we're getting today. We're approaching the hour mark. We're just past it. Oliver Batista-Mar's going to get back onto the pitch. Joel Casey's on a 6.5, so sorry, Joel, you can't be getting away with that. Anybody else really worth bringing on, getting some game time? Not particularly. Maybe Jordan Thomas for Niall Mason, but that's probably about the only option I'd do. Everything else is looking quite good so far. Now, Oliver Batista-Meyer hopefully will have a bee in his bonnet, dropped for the first time. Coming from Bayern Munich, I don't think he was expecting to ever be dropped. Time is actually flying through here. Not many highlights at all today in these two games. I'm not that upset. It shows how comfortable we are. The stats aren't showing it, but we're not conceding as many chances as we were last year by a long way. Holmes' touch there wasn't fantastic, but we have dealt with it. The calmness of Cardozo to go back, and we recycle it straight away. Mulvaney, of course, is hunting for that hat-trick. It's a bit deeper than you'd like him there, but Thomas, who's just come off the bench, is coming forward now. Thomas to Levitt. He'll want it back, the right back. He gets it back. Mulvaney's hunting. There it is. There it is then. Bryn Mulvaney. It took my words away. It is Chesterfield 0. Walsall 3. He's got 10 so far this season. He could hit the 30-40 mark the way he's going. It's a hat-trick on the day. It's an assist as well for Jordan Thomas. A good header at the near post. He's good in the air. He's good on his feet. He's got good pace. He's got strength. He's got everything you want from a striker, and he's showing it. I sound like I'm in love with him. I might be in love with him. I might be. That's that then, a 3-0 win. Really good, comfortable win. And we will stay top of the league with that. Very happy with the result. Well done, boys. And continue on. Just continue on as you are. The transfer window closes in about 4 days. I'm not really expecting anything to happen unless a big bid comes in for Ronan Darcy. But apart from that, this is good. This is comfortable. We're still unbeaten as well. We're still unbeaten. I'm going to play on a few games. I'm actually going to miss the local derby against Shrewsbury because they're not really a threat to us at the moment. I'll play through that, West Ham and Rochdale. And then maybe Sunderland and Wigan will be the option, because Sunderland are the other big team to watch out for. Sunderland, Brentford and QPR are our threats this year. So we'll play through that. And I see Brentford down there. That's probably going to be the episode after that. So we're going to try and get through as the season, but with big games after big games. We may scatter it at the start. You'll find that we'll probably go through that entire month and come back at November, maybe an FA Cup game, before, again, Brentford come up, QPR the month afterwards. This year we'll be playing a lot of the same similar teams because those are the 3 games that matter. Those are the 3 games that matter. We'll see if that's true, but at the moment, that's how it feels. Ladies and gentlemen, the end of your episode for you. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment on the videos. This team is incredible. Mulvaney is incredible. And hopefully it will continue that way. As I say, if you like it, like the video, subscribe to the channel for more. And I'll see you on Friday for what will hopefully be another quite comfortable episode. Peace.